Alright, before we start, a few things. This is my Discord server. I'm gonna release the thing soon, so please join. Okay, thank you. And, today we're just gonna go over all the stuff that's happening here. So if we go into questions, oh gosh, it's already a mess. Yeah, people are just begging, not begging, asking about, for a few hours about the brand new, spec Dawn. So, as you can see here, if you go up, yesterday, I wasn't up by then, because it's midnight, yeah, the spec called Night was released. I just released a video about that. The moveset, is R, Vengeful Spirit, R/hold is focus, Q/E is look up and down, click for attack, C is dash, Z and hold is crystal dash, and jump plus hold space and press it again to double jump. Okay. Excuse me. So yeah, that's that. Next. Dawn. And yeah, 2 times event. Basically, to obtain it, you must fight a boss that spawns every 30 minutes. Then, this boss has a 1/10 chance to drop an item called Tales of the Universe. Using this item on Project Samurai will evolve you to Dawn. Note, the spec Dawn and the item Tales of the Universe cannot be traded for some time. This will be moved later on. Yeah, so basically, it's like Dio, but the item is a little bit easier to get, and since it's 2 times spawn, it's easier to get, to fight the boss. So, meaning you would have to do 10 times 15 minutes, which is going to take years to do in my head. I'm going to say 1,500. So you have to wait 1,500 minutes. Yeah, that's right. 1,500 minutes to get at least one Tales of the Universe. Using that to Project Samurai. Oops. Just looking at that real fast. Yeah. So as you can see here, Squirrel is a big fat D tier, and so is Holy Diary, which makes both Samurai and Project Samurai C tier on the tier list. But this is just my assumption. I don't think this is true. But for Night, I believe Night is going to be a C tier, somewhere around KCAU, Futuristic, and Galaxy Annihilator. And that the brand new Dawn spec is going to be an A tier. This is not true, but it would be good. If not, it would be an S tier. Probably behind Charlotte or in front of Charlotte. Alright, back to updates. So, the moveset. Passives has Divine Flames. Using abilities will enchant your sword with flames, dealing 3% of the target's max HP as additional damage over 3 seconds. Kind of like how Reaper and H-Reaper, the R move, it attacks and then has an continuous attack for a while of the person's HP, I believe. If that's not true, then I'm dumb. Resistance. Dawn is immune to any knockback and stuns. That's really good for PvP, because so it would be a really good counter to Star Platinum Requiem and Christmas Star Platinum Requiem with the big knockbacks. So E in Ragdolls. E is Flame Strikes, which enchants your sword to strike with flames, with each consecutive strike dealing 10 or more. Dang. No, dealing 10 more than the last second. Okay, so it'd be normal. If you pressed E1, the first strike would be 10, then adding 10 to that would be 20, then adding 10 to that would be 30. So it had a max of 30 attack damage, unless you hit a critical. Let's say the critical is 20. 20, 30, 40. 40 is the max for the crit. That's not true. I'm just saying. Not recasting this ability within 5 seconds will initiate cooldown. Oh, so you have to press it 3 times. Okay. So it has a cooldown. So if you press it 3 times before the cooldown, Boom, easy. You get 3 overpowered shots in. Always eruption. Slam the ground, creating 3 spikes and finally explosion that will stun the opponents. Cool. So, kind of like Reaper / H Reapers. H. T, parry. Hold T to parry mode, you will stay in this mode until the keys let go of 5 seconds have passed. After release, do a spin around, dealing AoE damage to targets around you. Note, if you successfully counter an attack, this will deal additional damage and stun targets. Kind of like H Reaper, but not exactly. F, enchant. Release flames around you, knocking back opponents, and enchant your sword with flames for the next 20 seconds. During this time, all attacks deal 20 more damage, and basic attacks will have the passive Divine Flames. Epic! During this duration, using the last hit of E will cast the ability Eruption as well. So that's kind of overpowered, not gonna lie. Spawn is 15 minutes because 2 times event is right now. You should really join the game. It's a really fun game. You should do it now. And you should subscribe to me and like. Yeah. So basically, let me say that F move again. F is like a big boost. So you release flames. It's like. Let's go over T first before they do that. Actually, my bad. T. So like Reaper's Q, but not like Reaper's Q. So I would say like Shadow of the World, Requiem's, I believe H. Where you're in a like pose. No, it was more. Sorry, I'm stupid. Reaper's Q, but when you get hit, instead of teleporting, you deal damage. And then, but it has a 5-second cooldown. 5-second activation. So it's kind of a little bit worse. And you do take damage to certain things, just like H Reaper and Reaper take damage to some range attacks. Then this will stun the target. So kind of like Shadow of the Words, or like how you stun the target for 60 seconds when they're in shock. F. Let's go into this real fast. Release flames around you, knocking back at opponents, and enchant your sword of flames for the next 20 seconds. So meaning you're gonna do like a big spinny sword move, and then it'll put everybody backwards. It'll push everybody back, and you do this. And your sword is boosted with flames for the next 20 seconds. During this, all attacks deal 20 plus more damage, and all basic attacks will have the passive Divine Flames, which is this one here. Then, on the last hit of E, and as an addition to using this, on the last hit of E, it will auto use R, but R is not being used. So it's like the last strike is also gonna activate R, but the R is not gonna be used up. You can still use it again after. So that's cool. Yeah, and so that's that. That's really all I gotta say right now. Trading. If you go into the trading hub, remember to look out for me, so you could trade some of my epic stuff. Like today, I got this big offer. Yeah, I've been doing stuff. Okay, I've been gliding. Yeah, I've been gliding. So what? Oh, whoa, it's gone. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I've been grinding. Well, that's all I gotta do for this video. So yeah, before I stop, I promise I will release a showcase of every thing that I can get. I only have an hour to do this today, so I will try to release one. If not, I'll try to release it by tomorrow. All right.